Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Cancers for February 2nd through the 5th. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. Now we're going to go ahead and get straight into the messages. Definitely keep in mind that this is going to be general. If you do want something that is going to be more personal, you definitely do want to check out my information listed below. I do offer bookings and I offer next day readings. So keep in mind, if you book today, you will receive your reading the next day. So also, before we get into this, we will be going over to my Patreon. So if you want to check out the extended version of this as well, where we talk about your love life, that will be listed on my Patreon. And let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. The first thing we're going to talk about is the overall theme for what you guys are going to be experiencing for the next 3 days. So we do have the All Tied Up card. Now, this is the energy of you guys mentally feeling as if your hands are tied in certain cases. You could be feeling like, okay, there's certain things that are manifesting in your life or certain things that are taking place where it's like you feel like you just have to go with the flow, or it may be just something that's mentally consuming you in a space where it's making you feel trapped to the circumstances. This could be like, you randomly losing your job or something like that, and then now you're having to really figure out how you're going to pay rent. This could be, somebody in your family who could be under the weather and you're having to take care of them. And now this is kind of compromising your household because now you and your partner can't be intimate or, things of that nature. So I'm definitely seeing where there's certain circumstances that are putting you in a weird space. For some of you, it's more of you just looking at it from a perspective of, okay, I can't change things. But whenever I see the Eight of Swords, this is more of a mental thing than an actual, the actual case. So just keep that in mind. The next couple of days, if you are feeling like things are just out of your control, understand that you have full control of your situation right now. It's just all about the way that you move and how you maneuver in the circumstances you're in. Now, moving forward, what I do see for the energy you guys were experiencing a couple of days ago, I do have the Angel of Love and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you guys really... Okay, so this is you guys being in this space of trying to open up more emotionally to somebody who you were in love with. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you could have been sick and tired of the back and forth, or just the unstable energy that was existing here. And with you opening up to this person, you may have realized that, hey, things are not going to stop being imbalanced until I do what's best for me emotionally. Especially with the Page of Swords here, you could be dating somebody who's an air sign. They could be a little petty in their communication or just a little snappy. With the Three of Wands in reverse, you could be feeling like, or you were feeling as if in the long term, things were just going to continue to be an issue if you guys couldn't work on the communication or how to get your point across as well. For some of you, you may have also seen something or got information in regards to somebody who you were dating, and then this made you kind of get turned off and not really want to deal with this person in the long term. Now, what I am seeing for the energy surrounding your finances, I get a sense that you guys want to do something that's going to be fulfilling on a heart or in your heart space. This is not doing a job just because it's going to make you money. This is doing things because of the fact that you know that it's something that you're passionate about. So with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you guys could have went back and forth about what you should do to make more money, especially if money has been a little unstable. 1 second it's up, 1 second it's down. Also, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is you finally getting out of that instability where your business has been going up and down. You could be doing or you could have did some research to help you progress. You could have noticed that with the Three of Wands in reverse, that the way you set up your business or how you were doing things was keeping you from moving forward, or it wasn't going to be good in the future if you continued those steps. So that's one thing I'm seeing. Others of you, you could be dropping one source of income and looking for another one. Things of that nature. But moving on from this, what I am seeing for the energy you guys are going to be experiencing in this time frame, I do have the Envy card clarified by the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this could be you having people around you who are envious of you. Whenever I see this card, this is like people who are able to recognize your light and see who you are as an individual. And they may be jealous of that. The fact that you may be so chill, the fact that you may be, good looking and that you don't really have to try that hard. This could even be an ex who's like jealous of you just evolving from that situation you guys may have had with that person. This could be family members seeing you progress, things of that nature. So be aware of the haters you may have around you. If you feel funny energy coming off anybody who is in your immediate circle, they may be hating on you, okay? Also, for some of you, make sure you're staying away from that hating energy. This may be not like on a level where it's like, oh my God, I'm jealous of this person. It's more of like you looking around and seeing possibly like your competitors or something in the same field that you're in. And you could be like, well, why am I not further? Things of that nature. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, again, this could be somebody who you turned down in a love sense, who could be a little jealous of the fact that you don't want them right now. Others of you, this is more of, again, this may be you guys. But with the Two of Wands, you guys are going to have to decide on which way you're going to move in regards to a new project that may come up, a new opportunity. For some of you, this could even be a new connection sexually you may engage in with. With the Two of Wands, this may be somebody, though, who may put you in a space where it's like, okay, what the fuck do I do now? It may be like a fling more than something that's like super committed for some of you. And it may put you in a weird space. Now, what I do have for the advice I can give you in regards to the energy you guys are going to be experiencing, I do have the anxiety card clarified by the Empress. So with this is not being so anxious and worried, especially if you're somebody who's pregnant. If you overstress, you're really going to put stress on your baby. You're really going to put stress on your body, and it's going to exhaust you. So definitely understand that everything will work out the way it's supposed to for you if you are a new mother. Also, for some of you, if it's more of anxiety in regards to your mother, maybe she's like pressuring you into doing certain things, or there may be like an issue with your mother, like her being sick or whatnot. Spirit's saying, rest your mind. Everything will work out in its highest good. You just need to allow yourself to be at peace and not to be so caught up in this anxiety. Because for a lot of you, you're overly stressing or overly thinking about things to the point where it's not healthy. Yeah, Eight of Swords. So this is feeling like, again, your hands are tied. This is like the all tied up card I pulled. You guys need to change that perspective. You guys are not stuck to the circumstances you're in. You just need to be aware of where you're wasting your time and energy at. Okay. Now, what I am seeing for, and if this is about abundance too, before we move on, if this is about manifesting more money for yourself, this is also being aware of what opportunities are a waste of time and which opportunities are going to help you manifest the money you're looking for. Now, when it comes to the obstacle, I do have the contract card as well as the Six of Wands. So for some of you, it could be in a bad contract. This could be like a business deal where, you may have signed a contract and you didn't look at the fine print. This could also be you being in a marriage where you guys maybe possibly want to divorce each other. Somebody may be wanting to get married and you may not be ready to. Some of you could be signing a lease with a partner and that may not be smart because they may not have their financial situation together. For some of you, there could even be a legal situation where like you're having to take somebody to court for custody or like child support, things of that nature. That may be something that's like coming up as an issue. Others of you with the Six of Wands here, this could even be you guys feeling like you're not in a balanced place in your life. You want to be more successful. You feel like in certain cases you're not nearly where you want to be at yet. Okay, clarifying this, I do have the Three of Swords in reverse. So for a lot of you, the issue is letting go of disappointments of things not being where you want them to be. In a love sense, like I said, there could be an issue with you guys having a balanced relationship, and it could be hard for you to let go of any sort of like deception they may have done to you or just past disappointments. And emotionally, this is making you guys like not give your 100%, or this person's not giving their 100% because they're still mad about something. in turn, that's making the relationship go left. So there may be a need for somebody to let go of the past. Now, for the outcome, I do have the Angel of Strength, yeah, and we also have the Ten of Swords. So for the outcome, Cancers, you guys are really going to be very determined. By the end of this time frame, you guys are going to be very focused on what your goals are and exactly how you need to get there. With the Ten of Swords, this is also ending a cycle of you feeling stuck and trapped. Clarifying this, yeah, I have the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So ending a negative cycle where you guys have just gone through a lot, where there has been like backstabbing or people just not being real around you. That cycle, all of that, you've been through the worst of it. So you guys are definitely done with that cycle. And then with the Nine of Wands here, this is you guys nearing completion of being energetically stressed. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you guys are going to have the clarity to know exactly what you need to do moving forward. This is just staying true to that. Okay. Yeah. And Eight of Cups, you guys are going to be walking away from things that emotionally have been draining and where you feel like there's not anything left for you there. And this could even be a relationship with possibly a Leo where it's like you're just done. You feel like the best thing for you to do is to take a step back, especially if your energy has been very stressed. And you guys are just going to take that understanding that it's time for you to go. Or for some of you, through a conversation, you may realize that both of you guys should just go your separate ways. So this is what I'm seeing. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that I was able to give somebody out there some sort of guidance or clarity. If you resonated with this message, definitely make sure you leave a like, drop a butterfly if you stayed to this point in the video. And yes, definitely check out my information below if you want a personal session. Like I said, I do next day readings, and also check out my Patreon. And thank you. Thank you so much. And I will see each and every one of my Cancers in the next couple of days. Bye, guys.